Moin, moin, liebe TT-Twinnies und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge. Ja, was ist da los? Ja, die 5 Wochen sind noch nicht vorbei. Wir sind immer noch in der Sommerpause und trotzdem wollten wir euch nicht so lange warten lassen und euch ein bisschen den Sommer versüßen, indem wir hier nochmal eine Folge raushauen. Die haben wir tatsächlich im Vorhinein schon aufgezeichnet. Die haben wir am 10.06. Aufgenommen im Rahmen des Tomorrow-Table-Tennis-Turnier. Da hatten wir schon eine Folge mit Lukas Bosbach veröffentlicht. Und nach dem Turnier haben wir uns einen richtig guten mexikanischen Spieler geschnappt und mit ihm auch noch eine Folge aufgenommen. Sein Künstlername ist Memo. Wir haben die Folge tatsächlich auch auf Englisch aufgenommen, also nicht wundern. Der Anfang geht gleich in Deutsch los und dann switche ich auf Englisch. Und dann erfahren wir super spannende Dinge über Memo. Und wie es auch so ein bisschen in Mexiko mit Tischtennis aussieht. Zum Schluss stellt Memo sogar noch Fabi und mir ein paar Fragen. Ist vielleicht auch mal ganz interessant. Ich hoffe, ihr versteht das auf Englisch. Gebt uns da gerne Feedback zu. Vielleicht nehmen wir bald auch noch mal ein paar andere Folgen auf Englisch auf. Ja, wir haben da ja auch ein paar internationale Gäste in der Pipeline, die gerne bei uns mal im Podcast zu Gast sein wollen. Genau, also jetzt lehnt euch zurück, genießt diese Sonderfolge in der Sommerpause mit Memo. Ganz viel Spaß dabei. Und leider müsst ihr jetzt auch auf unser geliebtes Intro verzichten. Ich hoffe, das verzeiht ihr uns. Und jetzt viel Spaß. Moin, moin, liebe TT-Twinnies und herzlich willkommen hier zu einer ganz entspannten Folge hier. Ist 10.06. Wir haben gerade ein unfassbar geiles Turnier gespielt. Hört euch dazu unsere Folge mit Lukas Bosbach an, nämlich das erste Turnier von Tomorrow-Table-Tennis. Wir werden das jetzt mit Lukas ein bisschen Revue passieren lassen, aber wir wollten Englisch machen, ne?
Ja, können wir wechseln. Wechseln wir noch.
Ja, okay. Also, so everybody now we speak English, no problem. I hope you understand. Because of our second guest, who we will talk about in a minute, he will introduce himself because he has a Mexican name and you don't want to hear me say it. Yes, and next to me is of course my partner Fabian. How are you?
Muy bien, gracias. Una cerveza, por favor. Hola, ¿cómo estás? No, that's all Spanish I can. Yes.
Yo hablo español muy bueno. No hay problema de hablar español.
No. Our audience is English speaking and a bit German, but mostly English, I guess. No, so how you doing, Memo? What is your real name?
My real name.
Yes.
My real name is Guillermo Gacio Morales. We also have the mother last name. That's why I have two last names and one name. And I'm doing great. We just played the tournament, the first tournament from Tomorrow-Table-Tennis. Yes. Really grateful with them. It was really cool. Everything what they did, I think it was an amazing job here from Lukas Bosbach. And it was really fun. Made a lot of fun, and I really think that the project that they are doing, that we are all doing, like we all have the same objective, and it's to promote table tennis and to make it a cooler sport and to make it fun for the people. And I really think that we can have a really nice conversation right now because we all share this idea and this love for the sport. So I'm really happy to be here.
Yes, exactly. So Lukas, do you like to add something?
Of course, I think we had a very great tournament today. I think, to be honest, I am not so happy with my own performance, but
of course,
it was one of the best days of my life, to be honest. Really nice. I got some new connections to some fans and also to the players. It was amazing, I think. The mood in the hall, everything, it was so loud, it was crazy. We had some very good matches also. Some surprises, I think. And it was great in total.
I totally agree, especially with that you are not happy with your performance. I'm not so happy with my performance concerning my first match, but my last match against Teddy Meissner was quite okay. And I would like to highlight that you really give the players the feeling that they are special, that they have cool skills, that table tennis is something to be proud of. Like, I mean, the introduction of the players was amazing, nice music, and we were like walking in, some very fast, some really slow, was quite amazing. And yeah, at the end, yeah, when we all had a lot of applause from the spectators, it was also one of the best days of my life, and so far the best tournament I played. Yeah, so now maybe some more thoughts of one of the spectator who was my coach and who wasn't playing himself. Fabi, how did you like the tournament?
Yes, I don't want to repeat everything. I think everything is said. It was great. The atmosphere was just awesome, and I'm really looking forward to the next tournaments. And yeah, I'm sure they also will be great. Lukas, you told us in August is the next one, and there are also really special players, right?
Yes, of course. It will be on 13th of August, so it will be on the same place here in Essen with Franz Saleshaus, with the club. And there are players like Timi Köchling, I will play, Wim Verdonschot, Erik Bottroff, Adrian Dolian, Konstantin Ciotti. I'm forgetting somebody.
These are all good German players for the ones who don't know them.
Yeah.
They are really strong players.
So like second league in Germany, some third league, or so very good level. And also Michael Servati is playing, and I forget some names right now, I think. But field will be, instead of 16, we will play with 20 players. And yeah, it will be very, very nice.
Some international again?
I don't know yet. Maybe.
Maybe some from Mexico.
Maybe some from Mexico. I will ask Marcos Madrid. No, maybe. Yeah, we will see. I don't know yet. I need 20 players in total. So maybe Sedi Meissner is also playing, and I don't know. We will see. I have to organize everything. Yeah, so I look forward.
Yes. So now you also have some work to do, like cleaning everything up and stuff like that. So is there anything else you like to mention?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm so happy right now that we did like tournament like this. This is not this is first time in Germany that something like this is happening. Also Pongfinity was here, so was crazy. I played against Otto. I played against some very good players. Mika played very good table tennis today, and I think we did something very special. And I'm so thankful for it. And maybe I can see next time everybody who listens to it in the hall. Okay, thank you very much. Now I leave.
Yes, thank you, Lukas. Thank you. Now we will talk about our Mexican guest a bit more in detail. So yeah, maybe you like to introduce yourself a bit more, like how old are you, when did you start with table tennis, and which league in Germany do you play now?
Sorry, yeah, so, well, okay, once again, my name is Guillermo Garcia Morales, and yeah, I started with table tennis when I was 6 years old. Yes. As a kid, I was really good. I was with 7 years old, I was the best in my country, under 10 years old probably. With 9 years old, I was national team for the under 13 years old. So I was really talented as a kid. And yeah, when I was 15, I decided to come to Germany just to play table tennis, because I wanted to be professional, because it was my dream. And yeah, I trained 4 years in Eilenburg Ost. It was the name of the table tennis center. It was because it doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, I got to meet really nice people there. Huge thanks to the boss, Alberto Aman, also, who supported us every time. And yeah, right now I'm not fully focused on table tennis, but I would say maybe 70% of my focus is on table tennis, maybe. And I'm studying now in Germany, I speak German, so it's a lot of it's a lot of things to do right now. So I'm training as much as I can, and I enjoy the sport just like when I was 6 years old. And I think it's so nice that we share this same love for the sport, and really grateful with you guys for being here. Thanks.
Yes, of course. So how old are you, and which league are you playing now?
Oh yeah, sorry. So I'm 22 right now, and I'm playing in I was playing in the Regional League, in the 4th league, but we descend. We had some unlucky matches. Actually, we could have been 5th in the table, but it is like this. It's sport, and we're playing in the 5th league next season. It's gonna be also tough, but I think we have good chances to come once again to the 4th league. So it's gonna be interesting. And I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, thanks for clarifying. And before we keep talking about you, I think a lot of our usual community doesn't know how the table tennis level is in Mexico. Or Mexico. And you told us that some of maybe our new listeners are from Chile, because a lot of people from Chile know you and follow your table tennis content.
Because of Nicolas Burgos, now
From Saarbrücken.
Yes, now the South American champion.
Yeah.
He has been supporting us. Greetings to Nico. Saludos, Nico. No, not from Saarbrücken. I think Grunspetterbach. Yeah, he has been supporting our channel, and that's why we got a lot of followers from Chile, but also from Germany and Mexico. These are our top 3 countries, and that's why we're making this podcast. I think in English mostly, and it's because of Nico mostly. I don't know so many people in Chile. I know some, but most of these people knows Nico, and he's been supporting our channel, and but also Mexico, also Germany, and really international channel. It's been growing a lot, and it makes a lot of fun.
Thank you very much. I think you haven't mentioned the name so far. Just have a look at your T-shirt. I think it's called Avance
Table Tennis.
Avance Table Tennis, and the name of the Chile guys, Nicolas Burgos.
Also against him.
And make sure to check out my YouTube video. I think it has more than 10,000 views already against him, and also against your nickname is Memo. Memo. Against Memo, I played a really good game, which has I think about 8,000 views. So if you haven't watched it, make sure to watch it on my channel, TT Defender. And I think Nico made a really huge step. So when I played against him, he was like really strong player in the 5th league, but I was able to manage to win a set. And now you said he's like American champion, South American champion.
For second time in a row.
So maybe you can say what about Alberto Mino or Hugo Calderano?
I will explain. Hugo Calderano didn't play. Alberto Mino got injured, but last year Nico beat Alberto Mino in the semifinal. Also an amazing player. Mino, I don't know him that much personally, but also an amazing player.
He speaks German fluent.
It's also good German.
He plays in our club for I think 4 years.
First league, some matches, and he's really strong also. But I wouldn't say Nico is better than him, could be. But last year Nico beat him in the semifinal. This year he got injured, I think. I'm not so sure what happened with him. And Nico beat also Marcelo Aguirre in the semifinal.
Oh, nice.
Also first league player. And so it was really strong. Maybe Calderano, maybe Cifuentes weren't there, but it was anyway at least second Bundesliga level, and Nico once again showed what he can do, right? Amazing.
Just one follow-up, and then we talk about Avance Table Tennis and what you're doing there. I mean, every really strong player from South America is like going to Germany, I have the feeling. Hugo Calderano, Alberto Mino, you came, and Nico, I think he's still playing in Germany, I guess.
Not anymore, but he played. He played for Leisselheim, I think.
Oh.
I think second leg. I think he played some matches last season. He also did good. He lost against Meissner, but won against really strong players also. Yeah, he did great.
So I think this raises the question for a lot of our community. Don't you have, like in South America, like in Mexico, Chile, and all the countries, like a good table tennis community or structure to support young guys? Because you said for you it's clear to say, okay, I want to be a professional, I go to Germany. But my first thought was, okay, then in Mexico, maybe you can try like to be there and like have a good community there. But I think it's not like that.
We have a good community, actually. I mean, the community is good, but we don't have a lot of power, to be honest. The problem is in the table tennis federations from the Latin American countries. And yeah, especially in Mexico, unfortunately, we had huge problems with the federations last 5 years, 6 years. No support and really disrespectful things for the players, for Marcos Madrid even. And yeah, Mexico maybe was the worst in the last 6 years, but also other countries, it's really not that good. I can say there are many strong players because of the structures, the methodology that is used to teach people table tennis. So I think there's more level here from, I would say, in Germany points, from 2,000 to 2,200 points. There's no comparison. In Latin America, maybe in whole Latin America, you got 100 or something. Okay. So there are not so many because I would say the structures and the ways table tennis taught, and also because of the way the country works, the way we don't have these facilities. It's not so easy you need to take a bus and drive maybe 1 hour to go to the training, and then you have money for the rubbers. So totally other conditions that doesn't enable the players to get better and to stay motivated. I could say in my case, for example, I came to Germany and I just received support from my parents, not one single euro from federations until I came. And this was really this took my motivation away, to be honest, a lot. And I'm not the only case, so it's one of the things that I would like to improve, to make the players know that what they are doing it's great, that they should keep doing it, that table tennis it's just doing great for all of us, not just in Germany but in the whole world. And yeah, it's the idea from the channel and for everything what I do or what we do in table tennis, I think.
Yes, thank you for your explanations. Makes sense. So, table tennis is an Olympic game, and I guess Mexico will also participate next year in Paris. So, how many good players, play for Mexico, and what is your number in the national team of Mexico? Is there a chance that you can join the Olympics game in Paris?
For me, I would say there is no chance because I'm not so sure how many players have the chance. I think maybe four from whole Latin America, and in Latin America, it's already the level very strong. First, second, Marcos Madrid is the number one, and he has shown that he's still the number one in Mexico. So I think he's the one that deserves the place the spot to go to play.
So there. One of Mexico is playing?
It could be two. And this spot, I think it's really, it's not clear who is the one that will win it. We have some good young players now. I think for me it would be a chance, but will be tough. But then after you qualify in Mexico, then you need to qualify in Latin America. Then you need to beat Marcelo Aguirre, you need to beat Miño, you need to beat Calderano, probably not, but Juti, Ishii, there's very good players. So in my case, I'm not that good enough. Marcos Madrid did it, I think, not last Olympics, but the ones before. But the level it's getting stronger every time. So for me, no chance. But yeah, it's really good competition there in Latin America for this spot, and I think all of these players are dreaming of this place. So it's really, really, really interesting tournament.
All right, and you mentioned that you don't focus totally just on your training and to improve as a player. So I think it's if you really want to be top level and play Olympia, you should train every day, maybe 2 or 3 times. So and now we have a good transition, I think it's the right word, to your other things you do. So maybe you can explain what is your table tennis vision and what are you exactly doing with your team and your project?
Yeah, as I said, like I'm studying right now, and I'm studying also in German. So I'm studying communication and media. So I need to, I'm reading tests in German, Fachsprache, as a scientific language.
Of course, yes.
And it takes me a lot of time to read this.
And everything in German you study?
I have some text in English for communication, but I'm also not, English isn't my mother tongue either, you know.
English is really good.
It's okay. But yeah, so I need to invest a lot of time on it, and I don't have that much time for table tennis. I need to work also. I cannot let my parents support everything for me, even though they are supporting me. So I don't have that time to prepare for table tennis. I really like it, and I really enjoy going to practice. And I really want to get better still. So my plan would be, when I'm finished with my studies, to get a job that I can manage to practice at the same time. And maybe Olympics. I mean, I don't think it's impossible, but I think it's very hard, but I think it's very challenging, and I like challenges. So yeah, why not after that? But I think right now my focus is on my studies, and I need to finish this. And I'm also now working a lot on the new table tennis channel. So yeah, it's also taking a lot of time of me. So that's why, I'm really focused, study table tennis. I'm really trying to connect it. I'm studying media and communication, and I'm doing this Insta channel, YouTube channel, and right now
What's the name of your YouTube channel?
Also Avance. Everything is Avance. Everything is Avance table tennis. So this is what I'm doing now with table tennis. This is the way I'm working with table tennis, and I will never stop doing something that is related to table tennis, because I just love the sport so much. So I think we just share this. So this is how it's going right now in my life. So.
All right. What are you working right now to earn some money?
Well, right now I'm just working on. I'm giving private lessons, table tennis private lessons. I'm working with a club also Thursdays. So it's good money, I could say, in comparison with a normal job. It's good money, so I don't need to invest that much time. I think that's why it's possible that I can manage to sometime to work on the channel, and also to support myself some tournaments, or also for the channel I need to buy some stuff. So I think it's better than working on something normal. I was working also last year as a bartender. It was really cool, but I will never do that once again. But I think next year I need to do something that is related to my studies. I cannot, like this summer that I will just give some private lessons table tennis. I think next year I need to make some practicum,
Yes. Internship.
internships or something. But yeah, I need to use the time now that I have for table tennis, and I'm learning also as a coach how to teach. I'm having
a license, like B license or something.
Not yet, but we want to how to say, to make a kind of a table tennis online course in our channel also. We are working with 2 coaches, two guys are having the B license, the license B license. And yeah, that's something that it's coming also in the future in the channel, and I'm also learning of it. I also like it. So, and I'm working with a 75 and a 78-year-old woman too, and it's just such a nice experience. It's lovely to see that. Lovely, really, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, I can totally understand. I really like to talk about table tennis with others, especially experienced people. And I did my table tennis licenses, so like 3 table tennis licenses I have. And I think I can recommend to everybody who listens to this podcast to do it, because then you talk to other people who share the passion about table tennis, and you can learn from everyone, no matter what level he is playing. Yeah, and you mentioned that you earned some money by giving table tennis lessons, but you played 4th league last year, so maybe you earned some money there too.
Yeah. This is my job just now for the summer, and during the winter, if I have time, I'm also making these lessons with this table tennis club with young players. I'm also going Thursdays there. But I'm earning money from the club. I'm also not earning enough to pay all what I need to pay for a living, but it's good support from the club, and it's something that I totally recommend to the people of Latin America, that you can come here, do what you like the most, and earn some money to pay for your things that you need to pay. And I couldn't be happier with my job, like as a table tennis player. So yeah, now just in summer I'm giving this private lessons here and there and here. And,
yeah. It's fine.
Oh, sorry. Yes, and I think you just have a really good recommendation by intuition, or did you read some books who told you if you do something that you're passionate about, you are good at it, and then you earn good money? Because I actually did read some books, and I found out that everything I do which is something to do with table tennis, I really love to do it, and because I love to do it, I'm not so bad at it, and then I have some success. So this is a good recommendation for everyone. I think most of our listeners have a connection to table tennis. So if you have the chance to have a job which is something to do with table tennis, maybe you should give it a thought. I mean, you should probably be good at it, and then you can go for it. Okay, now we have like 27 minutes already talked about this and that. Maybe now you can talk about the team from Advance. So you just mentioned that Nico is like playing a huge role in it. Is there someone else?
Yes, so I'm working with different table tennis players from different countries. All of them are part of the team of their respective countries, of the national team. So it's Nicolás Burgos, it's Mariano Lockward. He's also living in Leipzig with me, also studying, like very similar process that I'm doing right now. He's coming from the Dominican Republic. Adrian Rubiños, he's from Peru. He also played in Germany for some years. Also really good. Now he's playing in Spain, First League. Young player, 19 years old, 18 years old, but really talented. Mexican friend. His name is Juan Jesus Gomez. Also got better. He was also living with me in Eilenburg, and we are having also a lot of support from other table tennis players. Also, for example, Rodrigo Tapia also did a video with us, and we stay in contact with different players from Latin America. And yeah, these players, they are all role models in their countries. So I think it's one of the most important things in life to have the motivation to do something, to have a role model, to follow someone that you like the way he is. And yeah, I think it's how we want to keep our people motivated by getting working with these people, because we're not just working, we are friends. We are all friends. I know Nico, I know Adrian, I know Mariano very well, I know Juan Jesus. Also Emanuel Otálvaro from Colombia is a young kid. He's 12 years old, but he's now training in Ochsenhausen, maybe once a week, 1 week. So he's really good. And I know his coach, Camilo Giraldo, also a really nice guy from Colombia. And they are also supporting us a lot. They are also, giving us the opportunity to post some videos of them related to them. So we're also very, very grateful with them. And it's the idea to share. But not just Latin America. I'm living in Germany, and I'm also connected to Europe. So I would like to expand it to also, more different horizons than just Latin America. I would like to connect it, everywhere.
All right, thanks for the clarification. We will make sure to add your Insta channel and YouTube channel in the show note to the episode. We have to say this is the first episode we didn't really prepare. So I think from my side, we really have a good insight now about advanced table tennis. Maybe some more questions about yourself, like really nerd table tennis talk now. So the first question is, do you prefer playing a forehand or backhand?
I love the backhand smash. When you go just strong, I don't know, maybe you can imagine, but I just love this shot. When I do it on matches, it's so gratifying. I just really love it.
Yo, Lukas, what's up? Okay, some quick questions, like
I think 5 minutes.
5 minutes, and then you answer intuitively. So, what's your favorite table tennis technique or shot?
Technique or shot? Once again, the backhand smash.
Okay.
Backhand smash when you just go like strong against the ball. I love it. I just love it.
Okay. What is the worst, your worst like technique? What is causing you a lot of problems in the game or training?
I need to say my forehand isn't that confident. It's okay actually, but in the matches somehow I'm making more mistakes than I should. This is one I don't like that much, but I'm also okay, if you want to play, because now for the people who are my opponents, they know, if you play me in forehand, I'm also okay,
You should be careful playing him in the forehand. Do you prefer serve or return?
I think return. I have good receive. My service is also, it's okay, but could be a bit better, a bit better. But I have very confident backhand flip. The best, I think, I'm making almost no mistakes. And forehand shot also is really good, yeah.
Yeah, this is why I often play long service in your forehand, then you're surprised. Okay.
Don't say that.
but later you were prepared, and then I had some problems.
Yeah.
So of course, I mean it was even a surprise for Seti the first few times. He wanted to play with his backhand because his backhand is unbelievable. Return like his banana flip, wow. And then if you play long, some really good players can be surprised. Okay, 1 or 2 questions about your favorite food in general, and then concerning if you have an important table tennis match, like do you have some food that you always eat, or is it depending on what Lukas prefers?
I know what Lucas would say about
Lucas
it.
eats
We asked him the question in the morning about your favorite food. What is your favorite food? Let him. We answer him.
My favorite food, always, any moment, anytime, are tacos.
Good
but
choice.
before a match, I think bananas for sure, and I like to have some always some Powerade with me, and always, if I can, some protein bar or something.
Wie lange haben wir noch?
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, Lucas just said we can make like 2 hours. So no. Maybe some more questions about, like, we all know that table tennis is a very fast sport. Like you need to be physically fit, of course, but I think it's even more important to be mentally fit. So we all know it. If you lose the first set against someone who is playing not so good like you, then you should be really careful. So is there something like, I think the English word is rituals, rituals that you have, like in front of the match, before you play, and during the match?
I think before of the match, I just try to think on my
Woman? Sorry, no, I was just
on
kidding.
woman. Yeah. Sometimes I also do that, but on what I can the best, what my opponent cannot that good, and I'm just keep saying myself, vamos, 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 vamos.
So pushing yourself.
Always, because
Is it like let's go, vamos?
yeah, let's go. Come on. Because I think I'm really into psychology in the last months, and it's playing a very important role. So I've seen that it's very important to say to yourself, to keep yourself motivated in your head. I don't remember the studies, but I know I read somewhere that it's very important, and also trying to be aware of what I can do. This is very important. What I can do the best, and for example, with the forehand, I'm training the forehand and I'm playing 80% of the balls on the table. But then it's coming the tournament, and maybe I'm not so confident. But then I think about it. Hey, you train, you put 80% of the balls on the table. There is no reason to be afraid. If you miss the first one, 80% of them you will put on the table. Maybe your neighbors, maybe 70, 60. But the possibilities are for you. You know, the odds are for you. So this is a really good tip. We are also now working with a sports psychologist. He's going to support us in the channel. It's a guy I met in Leipzig. He's coming from El Salvador, and he's a professional basketball player. And now he's also a sports psychologist, and we're gonna add some posts, some tips about how to be psychological strong and better, because it's just playing such an important role, and I think it's just so interesting. I think it's so interesting to see this. Yeah.
Okay, some people are sometimes coming in, but it's okay. Come by. We are just having a podcast episode here. I think it's maybe interesting for our community to get some advice for training. Like, do you have a favorite training exercise? And what do you think about, I don't know the English word for it, Balleimer? Do you know the English word?
Many balls.
Many balls.
Yeah. I really love many balls, because I think it's a way, now that I'm not practicing that much, I think it's the way that I can work on a shot. It's the most effective way I think that I can work on a shot. So I'm really doing mostly many balls, but you need to anyway to mix it with normal exercises. because I'm also playing tournaments, and if many balls, then you are good in one shot, but not so good in the game. So it's important to mix it. But yeah, focus on many balls. It's very important, very very important. And normal exercises, I would say my favorite one, it's forehand on the forehand corner, forehand middle, forehand on the forehand corner once again, and then 2 backhands. Maybe the second round I could play the second backhand parallel, and my opponent play counterspin, and then we can play it free. But this one, it's good for stability. I think it's good for stability. It's good to work on your technique, and it's good to put the ball on the table. To work this ball and stability. I think mostly this change from backhand, forehand. So I really like this exercise. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And there's so many questions, so maybe it's taking a bit longer. But how many exercises do you do with a serve, and how many without?
In a training session, you mean?
Yeah, like 2-hour training session or 1.5?
In a 2-hour training session, I make just one exercise to warm up without service. And then maybe second exercise will be also a repetitive, but with service. And then the last 2 or the last one will be more situations that are coming on the matches, and to work on them and to make it so real as possible, like if it will be a match. And I also like to work on the third ball. And if you're working on the treble, you're working also service, receive. So this combination with service, receive, and the third ball is also very important. And I like to apply it always in my trainings when I can. Yeah, this.
All right. Okay. So from my side, I think we are finished. We had a really good talk and some really good questions. But since you're a special guest, and I'm not sure whether you knew that we had a podcast before we talked about it today. So maybe you want to know something about us, or have some questions, then feel free to ask. But if you say, okay, we want to go do some party later with some players, also Pongfinity stars like Otto and Mika, and so we are free to let you ask us some questions, or to finish like you want.
No, of course I would like to make first some questions. I think it's so interesting, and I don't know if to say cute that two brothers are working on the same, that you both playing table tennis. Twin brothers. That's why the podcast is called Twin Talks, right? Yeah. Twin Talks Table Tennis. I find it really cool, and I would like to know, how did you came to this idea to start working on this?
All right, we have to start with our grandfather. He was the first guy in the family who played table tennis in a club, and he brought our father to it, and our father brought us to it when we were like 7 years old. And Marcus started his YouTube channel when he was 18 or 19.
No, much later, like 7 years ago.
No, 2014 it is actually. So yeah, like 21. Okay. Wow. Yeah. And so he was really into teaching table tennis and making some content. And then, we thought maybe we could do more than YouTube, but it was always Marcus who giving the impulse. And so, we started 2 years ago, a fun podcast, and then we thought, no, we also want to do something with table tennis, and now we are only doing the table tennis podcast, and we are really enjoying it, especially to get to know new people with new episodes like today. And Marcus, you want to add something?
Yes, of course. Maybe you know that in the first league in Germany there are 2 commentators now, and we are the commentators of our club, of TT Schwalbe-Beck Neustadt. So we entertained the live stream, and it was a lot of fun. And some people said, "Oh, you're doing it not bad. Maybe we like to listen to you on other occasions." So we had the feeling that maybe some people like to hear us, and as you said, it's fun for us, and we have some knowledge about table tennis. So maybe some people are interested in it, we thought. And yeah, I mean, our community is growing with every episode. Maybe we have some listeners from Mexico or Chile. That would be awesome. So that it was worth to make it in English, because your German is really, really good. So we could have made it in German as well. So yeah, and I'd like to highlight our sister. She said that on her marriage we had a really funny speech. And she said, "Oh, you really need to speak in front of an audience." I mean, this is now, we can't see our spectators, but we get the feedback after we publish the episode. And I think because it's fun for us, it's not too bad. So, and I think if I speak for both of us, we will continue it until, I don't know, until forever maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to say it's not like this I mean, I like what I study, but it's not like this. After 2 hours, I want to do something else, and with table tennis, it's not the same, you know. But yeah, I think I think you should keep doing this, because I think there's people there interested on the sport, and who just needs this little support from someone to connect the people to this sport. And I think what you're doing, just to being commentators in the first league matches, right?
First league from Beck Neustadt.
Yeah, I think it could just help to grow the community, table tennis community, and that's a really important point for the sport. And yeah, I think we all want this sport to be more popular, to be more played, to be more respected.
Yes.
Yeah, I really find it really cute. So also your sister is also on this somehow.
Somehow. Yes. Lucas
Indirectly, yeah.
Indirectly.
Also, I think Lucas, they can't hear you because he has the microphone, but I'll give it to you. So yeah, Lucas is back.
To finish it.
Yeah, to clarify. I mean, we don't have a sister indirectly. She's our direct sister. Of course, we have the same parents. But she isn't playing table tennis. Okay. So she has no table tennis background. I think she was 1 year in the club, and she just did like funny things. So the trainer said, maybe you should go home.
But she supported us with social media.
Yeah, she supported us with social media, and she said, just try to have your own podcast. So this is what we mean.
You grew up with her?
Yes. We lived in the same house until we were like 18, 19. And she's 2 years older than us. She already has a kid and a husband. So
no chance for me.
No chance. No chance for you.
Never say never.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's really nice to like that Lukas is joining, and some other guy from Tomorrow Table Tennis. Milad, thank you. Milad Osmani. Yeah, so he's also one of the organizers, and he also played at the tournament today, and he was really good.
You played? No.
Oh no, sorry, no.
Oh, you confused him with the guy that beat me, I think.
Yeah, I think I confused him.
How old do you think he is?
How old?
Oh, that's a mean question. It's
Sorry.
Maybe like 26.
yeah,
26.
25.
25.
It's the beard. It's the beard. I mean,
That's what I'm talking about.
this is yeah. That's I mean,
He said he's 18. He just said he's 18.
19.
19.
Yes, 26 and 25, so you can imagine how is this kind
For us, it's the other way around. We what do you think? How old are we?
28, 26.
Okay, now make your decision. Final.
28, 26.
Okay. No, we are twins. We have the same age.
Yeah,
Identical twins.
Twins talk.
That's good. That's a good compromise. We're 30. So it was much better, your guess? But usually people say we are like 24, 25. So the other way around.
All right. Yes, we need to finish. So of course you can start with your finished words. Then you can also add something, and then Lukas can finish it. I want to say thank you to everyone, and Marcus, you as well, I guess.
Thanks for listening to our friends from Chile and Mexico and Germany and wherever you listen to us. It was really fun. This episode, it's a special one. Thanks again to our guests, and I like to have a drink with Otto and you all, and Mika and all of you guys later. Thanks.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would just add to go. Where is your podcast? Where can the people?
Spotify, for example.
Spotify.
But everywhere, yeah.
Podcast, Deezer, Google Podcast.
You name it.
Okay. So go check it out on Spotify. Vayan a ver en Spotify. Hay Twin Talks. Twin Talks los pueden buscar ahí en Spotify. Y también pueden ver a TT Defender, right? TT Defender on YouTube. Is Marcus. He's having also a match against me and against Nicolas. Good matches. Nico won, and I lost 3-2. And I lost 3-2, but it was also a really nice match some years ago already. Yeah, go check it out on YouTube and Spotify. Really nice guys. Also here, Lukas, and your name once again, Milan. Also, huge thanks for the tournament, for the invitation, for everything here. Was really good. I love the idea, and I hope you keep doing this the same way.
Yeah, it was a great experience with you guys. It was right now.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a great experience, and it was a pleasure to meeting you guys. I hope we can do this more often, like in the future, because it was a very project of deep of our heart, and we definitely want to repeat it. And yeah, the next date is the 13th of August, right? The next tournament, and I hope to see you soon, guys. Take care.
Yeah, thank you, my friend. You said everything, I think. The last words I have to say, I think this was one of the best days of my life, really. I had such a great time with everybody of you. Thank you, really. The twins, and you too. No, so nice, really. I appreciate that every player was here. Every guy who helps at the tournament, it was crazy. And now we have some drinks, right, guys?
Yes.
Even when I drink no alcohol, but we will have some milks. It's okay.
Let's have a good time.
Let's have a good time, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.